President Trump just left for federal court just moments ago, he along with his motorcade. Trump over the weekend, what you just heard, railing against the so-called hush money case where prosecutors claim he falsified business records with payouts during and after the 2016 election to two women who alleged they had affairs with him. But the former president denying any wrongdoing in the case, calling the case election interference. Joining us now is co-chair of the Republican National Committee, but also President Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump. Lara, thanks so much for your time this morning ahead of a big day. You know, I could start with a political question or a legal question, but I feel like not many in the media take the time to ask your family a personal question, you know, and that is, how is your family holding up today? This is your father-in-law, after all.
Yeah, well, listen, we're holding up great. Obviously, this is not the first time that my father-in-law has found himself in an unprecedented and completely unwarranted situation like this. And I think it just shows you really how strong this man is, that not only is he able to face these things and call them out for really how egregiously wrong they truly are, but every time you see this sort of thing happen to him, his poll numbers go up. People throw more support behind him because it is so obvious what is going on right now is to deter people from having their opportunity to vote for their choice for president in Donald J. Trump. So look, like I said, this is not our first time facing this sort of thing. Sadly, probably will not be the last time, but I can tell you that we in the family know the truth, and we know that there has been no wrongdoing here, as my father-in-law just said there in that clip you played. And so, look, we really hope to see the right thing happen here. Unfortunately, it is in a New York courtroom. It is with, as my father-in-law laid out, a very crooked judge and, quite frankly, a corrupt and crooked system that would even allow such a case like this to see the light of day.
We'll see if he's able to get a fair shake when more than 7 out of 10 registered voters are Democrats in the city of New York. Let's put just your new RNC hat on for a moment. And as we inch closer and closer to November, since you're now co-chair, I mean, how does him having to be in court every day for at least 6 weeks, if not longer than that, impact his ongoing re-election efforts, Lara?
Yeah, well, listen, obviously it's wrong. You should never see this in the United States of America. And let me just go back very quickly to this case. This was a case that Alvin Bragg's predecessor, Cy Vance, the former district attorney of Manhattan, wouldn't prosecute because he said this is ridiculous. This has nothing to do with a completely legal non-disclosure agreement payment to someone. What they're alleging is that in 2017, when Donald Trump was president of the United States and had zero connection with the Trump Organization, the accounting department labeled a payment to attorney Michael Cohen as a legal fee. They're saying that was improperly recorded, and somehow Donald Trump, while he was president, had something to do with that. It should have been a misdemeanor if charged at all. It was completely valid to be labeled as a legal payment. But of course, here we are because they tried to make this a felony and say that somehow there was some sort of a campaign finance violation. It is ludicrous. And as you pointed out, Donald Trump now has to be in a New York City courtroom instead of out across the country campaigning. He will be out across the country every weekend, despite the fact that during the week he may have to be sitting in this courtroom. And as I just pointed out previously—
And Wednesdays as well, right, Lara? Doesn't he get Wednesdays off to also campaign?
According to the court calendar, yes. So he gets certain days of the week off, and he's got to capitalize on those. But the ability Donald Trump has to communicate with the public is one of his great strengths. He has Truth Social. You never have to wonder what this man is thinking. He will always tell you. And he has the ability to get earned media. As we sit here and talk about him right now, despite the fact that they are trying to literally throw this man in jail, people see this and they say, hey, this isn't the kind of country I want to live in. This is the guy who I remember 4 years ago gave me a better country, gave me more money in my pocket, gave me a safer country. We didn't have wars breaking out around the world. So he has a unique ability, as the man he is, as Donald J. Trump, and the great communicator he is, to reach the people, and he's going to have to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.